All right, so last week I talked just a little bit about the Riley Gaines situation. It's bigger and worse than we first thought, and now more stuff has happened. I want to bring you the story, let you know what it has to do with you, because this has very little to do with sports. This has to do with the fact that they hate you and they want to silence you, and they are getting militant about it. Stay with me. This one's a mess. It is a total cluster, if you'll allow me to say that. Yeah, buckle up, here we go. Crazy world out there, and more than ever, we should learn to protect ourselves. Hidden Hybrid Holsters can help you with that. All day comfortable, huge selection. Use the drop-down menus to dial yours in exactly like you want it, and you can carry up front, around the back, or on the side. Anywhere, they'll help you carry safely, securely, and totally hidden, totally comfortable. HiddenHybridHolsters.com. Thank you to those folks. You people, thank you for every thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for every thumbs up. That matters. Riley Gaines, serious swimmer for, we won't hold it against her, the University of Kentucky. 12-time NCAA All-American, and y'all remember this, 12-time NCAA All-American. This is big. But at the end of her career, she had to compete against Leah Thomas. Y'all remember this because she had to compete against a biological male. Since then, Riley Gaines, has become very outspoken about the idea that maybe women should compete against women in sports because of hip speed and lung capacity and stamina and strength and body structure and all that basic stuff. Watch 13 minutes of Joe Rogan. He'll explain it to you super easy. Now, Riley Gaines has been very outspoken. She spoke at CPAC last year and was speaking last week at San Francisco State University, and was there and appearing there just to have a conversation and talk about safe spaces for women's sports. She's a member of an organization called OurBodiesOurSports.com, and it's the idea, it's very basic. Can we petition the NCAA to allow women to compete against biological women, have a safe space and safe competition, women against women? Riley Gaines competed her entire life, trained her entire life, and then had to stand there in second place. And it's not about winners and losers. It is not about that. In many ways, it comes down to safety in a lot of ways. Y'all know the situation where a biological male fighter broke the skull of another fighter. Fallon Fox, biological male, broke the skull of another MMA fighter. And one outlet called Fallon Fox, who broke the skull of a woman, called Fallon Fox the bravest athlete in history. I paused on that one. Bravest athlete in all of history. I don't know. Maybe Jesse Owens, who as a black dude went to 1931 Berlin and stood there against the Nazis and stood there on the podium while they were Nazi saluting the Fuhrer. My pick is Jesse Owens, apparently. All right, so I alluded to this last week that Riley Gaines was attacked. It was worse than that. She goes to speak. They turned up the lights on her. What Riley Gaines described as a dude wearing women's clothing attacked her, punched her, pushed them with security into another room and barricaded the door, and they were in there for 3 hours. That's a problem. 3 hours. Well, 30 seconds is a problem. But was physically attacked, and they screamed outside her door for 3 hours. Now, it was a mess. She missed her flight. And then there's this whole other thing that just came out this week. And Riley Gaines is saying that she was held for ransom. They were screaming, "You owe all of us here $10 or you don't get out. Give us money. Give us cash or we won't let you out." At this point, you go, where was security? Where was the San Francisco State University police force? Oh, I don't know, sitting there with their thumbs up their respective noses. Nothing happened. They got her eventually out, got her on her flight, sent her home. 0 repercussions. The president of San Francisco State University, Dr. Jamila Moore, wrote a letter, because that's really going to solve things. Dear San Francisco State community, today San Francisco State finds itself again at the center of a national discussion regarding freedom of speech and expression. Let me begin by saying clearly, the trans community is welcome and belongs here. But further, our community fiercely believes in unity, connection, and it goes on from there. And she at one point thanks the people that showed up there to be there. 0 repercussions. 0 arrests, and Nancy Pelosi, who is the congresswoman of that district, 0 to say about it. This is my shocked face. Rhoda Gaines is home. She's okay. She's safe. But she has alluded to that there is going to be a lawsuit coming up. Let me read you a tweet that Rhoda Gaines left last week on the old Twitter. She says, "The prisoners are running the asylum at SFSU. I was ambushed and physically hit twice by a man. This is proof that we need sex-protected spaces. Still only further assures me I'm doing something right. When they want you silent, speak louder." OurBodiesOurSports.com is who she's working with. Tell the NCAA. So it's about creating a petition for the NCAA. They're calling it an ambush. They're calling it an attack. And Rhoda Gaines says she is going to sue those individuals. Now, all of that aside, because people are talking about this and they only talk about the sports. Rhoda Gaines hit the nail on the head with that tweet. They want you silenced. I remember years ago somebody saying that the far left wants you dead. And I remember going, that's a little bit of a hard take. That was pre and jabbing our children with untested chemicals. They are willing to be militant. I said yesterday that this is a religion to these nut jobs. And they are militant about it. They want you silence. And this, I was driving over here to the studio, just kind of thinking about it today, and I was like, what is the heart of this story? For me, the heart of this story is the founding of this country, the freedom to speak. Never let them silence you.